in the hospital about to give birth. I'm 9 centimeters dilated. Oh, it's getting blurry. I got 1 more centimeter to go. I got 1 more centimeter to go, and then you're going to be out. I don't know why it keeps going in and out. I took the epidural. So, si es importante, yo viene. I took the epidural, so I don't really feel nothing. Just pain in my legs. And yeah, that's all I feel. That's why I'm so like calm right now. If I didn't take the epidural, I probably would have been screaming. I don't know what that noise in the back is, but this is the epidural right here. And that is my IV that's connected to my arm. This is the room. This is where the baby goes, I think. There's a curtain. That's the delivery table. This is where I am. My family is sitting over here. That's the bathroom in there. And if I have to use the bathroom, since I have the epidural, I have like a tube connected to me where I have to pee. That's the monitor. Is watching the heart rate. I'm still swollen. I'm trying to order some food. They haven't answered the phone yet. Don't mind me, I'm ashy. I have to take a shower soon. I'm trying to order some steak. So last night at 3:30 in the morning, I gave birth to my sweet baby boy. I'm so fucking happy. I felt like this day was never gonna come, and it finally came. I finally gave birth to him. It took forever, but he's here. So my labor was different. So I wasn't necessarily getting contractions in my stomach. I was a lot, but I didn't feel those. I had very sharp contractions in my back, which overpowered the contractions in my stomach. So yeah, as soon as I got admitted to the hospital at 4 c.m., I took the epidural. I came to the hospital the night before. I was only 3.5 centimeters, and you have to be 4 centimeters to get admitted. So I'm like, overnight, I'm gonna make it to 4. So I did everything. Like, I walked for 2 hours that day. I walked and I walked and I walked. I did squats. I went up and down the stairs. I went up and down hills. And then I had just came out the shower, and I was in my bathroom naked, straightening my hair. And out of nowhere, I broke some of my water. So I looked down or whatever, and it's all clear. So I'm like, yeah, this definitely not pee. Like, this is disgusting, but I was like putting my hands in there trying to smell it and shit. Like, I'm tired. I haven't slept in 28 hours, but I'm trying to smell it and shit. And I'm like, yep. So this definitely not pee. This definitely my water. And then my grandma confirmed it. So then I'm like, okay, my water broke. So I went on a walk near my house for like 10 more minutes, and then I went to the emergency room. And then on my way to the emergency room, I had like an emergent sharp pain in my back. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm getting contractions. So I got contractions in my back. I had back labor, which is very frequent with boys, I heard. So you don't get your contractions in the front. Like, you get them in the front, but you feel them in the back. And it also has to do with the way that the baby's positioned. So I had back labor. As soon as I got to the emergency room, like the first time, who's calling me? Hold on. So yeah, my sister was calling me. She was coming to visit me with her best friend, and then my friend Nellie's coming too. So yeah, but when I was on my way to the hospital, I started getting contractions, and I was like, oh my God, like the pain was unbearable. And I was drinking a lot of ginger tea too. I was drinking ginger tea on the way to the hospital. So the night before, when I was admitted, since I was 3.5, the night before when I went to the L&D, since I was 3.5, I wasn't admitted. This time, they saw I couldn't even talk because of my contractions. They were so bad. So they just skipped all the extra stuff and just put their fingers up my vagina to see if I dilated. They were like 4 centimeters. We're admitting you. And I was like, oh shit. Shit about to get real. So then my dad came and my older sister came. My baby father came today after the baby was born, because they told him to come today. But yeah. So my dad came and my older sister came. And yeah. That's pretty much it. And I was already with my mom and my grandma, and they all stood with me. And yeah, so I'm gonna tell you guys more about my labor, but first I'm gonna show you guys a tour of my room. So this is my bed where I'm staying in at. Kind of messy right now, but it's a nice room. I have a decent sized TV. Here's a bed. It's a comfortable bed. That's the IV fluid that was connected to me. My suitcase. There's couches here. Nice decoration. A sink. The curtain. This is the restroom. The shower. I'm about to take a shower soon. I'm scared because I'm bleeding like a motherfucker. This is me. I'm wearing a nursing robe. I look so tired and so ugly. I can't believe I just pushed out an 8-pound baby. I'm so tiny. So that's my room. So soon after, I started getting very, very, very heavy contractions, and I couldn't take the pain no more. So they gave me the epidural while I was 4 centimeters dilated. And yeah, that's it. And once I got the epidural, I started dilating quicker and quicker and quicker. Like I went from 4 to 10 so fast. Like I took the epidural probably at 1 a.m. and by like 2 a.m. I was already at 9 centimeters. At 3 a.m. they were like, oh, you better push. I was like, oh my God. When the pain got so unbearable, I was like, and then out of nowhere, like at 3 a.m. I was like, I can't take this anymore. They're like, oh, we're preparing you for labor. I was like, oh my God, I'm about to do this. Shit's about to get real. This is real. This is real life shit. And I look crazier now, but I don't care because I just gave birth. I just pushed to an 8-pound baby. And y'all see how tiny I am. And it's crazy. But yeah. So, oh, let me tell you guys, before I went into labor, my mind is all over the place. So the food I ordered came, so I'm about to eat this real fast and then I'm gonna continue my story time. I have cheesecake, Salisbury steak with gravy, green peas, and mash. Hopefully it tastes good. And a mini water bottle. I ordered the same thing all over again, but this time I got some ice cream. Yummy, yummy. So I'm in the hospital right now. It is currently like 2:30 in the morning on a Thursday. I had my son last night at 3:30 a.m. and I'm feeling so sick, so I'm getting nervous because I really don't want to make my baby sick. His immune system is still weak. I'm eating Cheerios with some milk. This is the only hospital food they have right now. I'm so hungry. I should have told my mom, bring me some snacks. I forgot to tell her. Is my baby waking up? I have to breastfeed him in a few. Today I had so much guests and so much visitors, and they brought me so many gifts. My sister took them all home for me, but she kept the balloons in here, so let me show you guys the balloons. His grandma from his dad's side bought him that. And my friend Nellie and Carter, his son, bought him these balloons. Five minutes after I took the epidural, this was one of the scariest moments of my life. I swear to God, I was freaking out. 5 minutes after I took the epidural, out of nowhere, all I hear is cold red all over the freaking hospital. The lights in the room started flashing bright, and 10 doctors ran in. So I'm like, what the fuck? So my contractions, I guess, I don't know if it was the epidural or if it was just my contractions in general, but they were getting too fast, so they were stressing out the baby. So the contractions were coming back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and my baby's heart rate dropped. Really? Oh, he's waking up. I have to breastfeed him soon. My baby's heart rate dropped. The normal heart rate for a baby has to be in between 110 to 160 for him to be stable. My baby's heart rate dropped to 110, then to 70, then to 50, and it almost dropped to 40. And I got so scared because all you see is like 10 doctors running in and swarming in the room, and I was just like, what's going on, what's going on? And my nurse, who like helped me deliver, came, and she didn't come in, she was already in. She was just like, your baby's heart rate dropped. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like, and I started hysterically crying, and I started freaking out, which made his like heart rate drop even more. And her seeing me cry made her tear up. Her eyes were so watery and scared. Oh my God, I'm about to cry. I was so scared. That was the scariest moment of my life. Her eyes started watering too, and my eyes started watering, and I was just freaking out. She said, you have to calm down. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Your baby's gonna be okay. His heart rate is gonna go back up. You just have to calm down. So I like calmed down. I started praying to God at the top of my head, and I guess they called my mother in. So my mother comes in, and the first thing, oh yeah, I told you they had to put an oxygen mask on me so I could give oxygen to the baby to elevate his heart rate, and it helps. But they had to call my mother in, like in case of emergency. So because she was already in the hallway waiting, because when you're taking the epidural, there can't be anyone in the room except for you, the nurse, and the anesthesiologist. So my mom walks in, and she's like, what's happening? As soon as she sees all the doctors there, she starts crying, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was just calm, now I'm about to start freaking out again. I start crying again. It was just so scary. But then my baby's heart rate went right back up to 153. This is some vanilla pudding. Let's see how this shit tastes. But his heart rate went right back up to 153. So I felt a little better about myself. And everything went for the better. I was like, God is good. But that was the scariest moment of my life. Like, in that life, I thought I was going to lose my child. And I had just taken that epidural, so I'm like, oh my God, this is my fault. This is my fault for being weak. I shouldn't have took this. But I really don't think it was the epidural. With or without the epidural, I feel like it still would have happened. And then they told me, they were like, oh, you might have to get in emergency C-section if you don't start dilating quicker, because we don't want, like, they were scared that my placenta was separating from the uterus, and that would have been bad. So they were like, if you don't dilate any faster, you're gonna have to do an emergency C-section, but we're gonna try to go for you to push. And literally within the next hour, I gave birth. Like, I started dilating really, really fast. Like, they'll check me, they'll be like, she's 5, she's 6, she's 7, 8. As soon as I hit 8, I shit you not, 20 minutes later I'm at 10, and I'm like, and when you get to 10, it's like the worst feeling. Like, you get pressure on your legs and on your back, so it feels like you have to take, like, oh really, baby, it's okay. No, he's still sleeping. It feels like you have to take a really, really big shit, but nothing's coming out. And that's just his head at the pressure. And with the epidural, like, if I didn't have an epidural, I don't know how I would have pushed out that 8-pound baby. And it really helped, because even with the epidural, I still felt pressure. Like, I felt pressure in my back and in my legs, and I was like, I was crying. My grandma was rubbing my legs the entire time to make sure I was okay. And that shit was just scary as hell. She was rubbing my legs the entire time to make sure I was okay. Oh yeah, I hear my baby. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but I think he's waking up soon, so I gotta wrap up my video. And she's the one that helped me push. Like, she was holding my legs while I was pushing, and the nurse was holding the other leg. She was holding one leg, the nurse was holding the other leg, and then there was the nurse delivering the baby. But when I got to 8 centimeters, she called to set up for delivery, and I'm like, okay, yes, I'm gonna do this. And I literally pushed out my baby in 15 minutes, and he is huge. Like, if you see the videos that I've posted of him, he looks really chubby. His cheeks are like, he has a little double chin. He is so cute and chubby and healthy weight. And yeah, I just gave birth to a healthy baby, and I'm beyond grateful, because since the beginning of my pregnancy, like, people have been trying to stress me out. They've been wishing bad on me. They've been wishing bad on my baby. But no matter what, God is good. So God is great, and He made sure I had a healthy baby and a healthy delivery. And yeah, I was just really, really happy about everything. Like, everything turned out to be just fine. And pushing a baby, it hurts. My vagina actually, TMI, but my vagina actually got ripped out. Not ripped out, it got ripped while I was pushing, and I had to get stitch marks. But I only had to get 2 stitch marks. My, like, aunt, she had to get 20 stitch marks when she gave birth. Like, everyone's story is different. But yeah, my son broke my vagina. But at the end of the day, it was worth it. And I'm just so excited for this new change. So yeah, this is story time. Yeah, this is my hospital experience, day 1. I'm gonna try to get the little sleep that I can after I try to breastfeed my son right now, and put him back to sleep once I wake him up. But yeah, tomorrow is my next day at the hospital. Today I had so many visitors. My son's father came, his cousin came, my son's mother came with her kids, so my son's uncle and aunt, my son's stepfather came, my sister was here, my aunt came, my best friend came, everybody came. It was so much people today. Well, my friend Jordan came with his girl Monica. Yeah, my son waking up now. I think he's hungry. But yeah, I had so many visitors today. This is day 1. I ate the Salisbury steak thing twice. It was good. I thought it was gonna be worse with my cheesecake and my ice cream. It was really, really good. So yeah, After this, I'll vlog tomorrow, and let's see how tomorrow takes us. But I had a good day today, and I can't wait to take my baby home on Friday. Good morning. So I just woke up and ordered my breakfast. I feel a little stuffy, so I ordered some peppermint tea. I ordered a build your own omelet and some toast on the side, some frosted flakes with milk. And yeah, I'm just waiting for everything to come down. I feel so stuffy. Do you guys hear my voice? It's 7 a.m. I barely even slept, but I have to breastfeed my son soon. And this is my second day, so I wonder who's gonna come visit me today and come see my baby. But yeah, I hope everyone has a good day. My baby's in here. My friend came to visit.
Hi, I'm swollen and pregnant.
She's so pregnant. Look, show them your stomach. She's huge. She's about to pop next month, but in her face, it looks like she's about to pop today.
Yeah, I'm swollen.
I'm telling her. I saw her. I was like, girl, you look like you about to give birth.
I'm fine.
We got balloons. She brought my baby a gift. And it's so cute. We got him this shirt. I'm trying to do everything with one hand. This shirt. This cute ass polo outfit. And yeah, he's about to be a fly little baby. Good morning, y'all. It's discharge day. I look crazy. I didn't really vlog yesterday that much because I had so many visitors come in. I completely forgot. So I didn't vlog, but I'm about to order breakfast and I'm about to use the breast pump. It's so weird. It feels like the actual child is sucking on your nipples. So yeah, I'm gonna order breakfast, use the breast pump, and hopefully later on today I get to go home. Look at my pajamas. My stomach went down a lot, but I'm lazy. This is how I'm gonna go home. So this is the breakfast. I started it, I forgot to record it. And I have some frosted flakes, some tea. And I'm about to finish eating now because it's actually really, really good. Like, this hospital has really good food for hospital food. So yeah, yesterday I didn't vlog that much because the dad was here. So I was just with the dad and the baby. So I didn't feel like recording, and then my whole family came. Literally my dad's mother, which is my grandmother, which is my son's great grandmother, came. My mom, my grandma from her side came, my cousin, her son, my best friend's son, my aunt Damaris. Like, my whole family came yesterday too. And the day before, my baby father's brother and sister came with his stepfather and his mother, so the baby's grandmother. And yeah, so it's just been very, very busy, so I've been vlogging as much as I can. I tried to do a story time on my labor, but in the future I'm gonna do a better story time and like actually put everything like together in a storyline. So I'm gonna retell the story a little better. My next videos that I'm posting is gonna be my sonogram videos of all my son's sonograms. I'm also gonna post, what else? I did a pregnancy update and the best pregnancy app videos. And I did one more. Hold on, I have to think about it. I have pregnancy brain still. Okay, I had to go check and see what I recorded. That's how bad my memory is. But I did what's in my diaper bag video. So I'm going to post that next as well. I'm actually going to post a new YouTube video tonight. So I got 3 more to go before I post my labor one. So I'm so behind on the editing. I really have to catch up. So yeah, but this has been my hospital experience. I have so many balloons. I'm so blessed and grateful. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. It's a boy. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. And this is from his son's mother. And the other one's all the way back there. It's a foot, but yeah, I got the memo, so yeah. And I really, really love my labor experience. Like, I can rate this hospital 1,000 stars. They are so nice. They are so helpful. They helped me through so much. And I'm gonna cry. Like, I'm really gonna miss them. And like, the nurse who helped me push out my baby, I miss her so much. I hugged her before I left. Yeah, I should have went to school to be a nurse doctor, whatever they're called, because this is so emotional and so cute, and I just love everyone here. And babies are so cute. I can't wait to get pregnant again in 5 years. 5 years though, because we're not doing this shit right away. But I'm too scared to take birth control because I don't want to mess up my insides. So I'm gonna just be celibate until I get married in 5 years. No, but yeah. Bye guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna do a video on my labor story time and my experience, even though I kind of recorded this, but I'm gonna do another one and just talk more about the hospital and talk more about everything in depth or whatever. So yeah. And I recorded me giving birth, but I'm not posting that shit. My whole vagina's out. But I ain't record on my camera. I recorded it on my phone. And I just watch that shit. I just love it. When the baby comes out of my vagina, the nurse goes, "Happy birthday!" And I just started crying. I couldn't believe I did it, because this is the moment I've been waiting for 9 months, literally. I thought it was never gonna come, and it came. Cam, that's my son's name. And it came. And yeah, I just miss my belly. I miss feeling my son inside my stomach kicking me. And it feels weird having liberty again, being able to do what I want, being able to sleep on my stomach and shit. Feels weird now. So I'm still sleeping like I'm pregnant. I'm gonna still use my pregnancy pillow and everything. I'm just so emotional right now. I'm about to start crying, so I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't care how crazy I look. I just gave birth to an 8-pound baby, so keep the negative comments to yourself. I'm not gonna go to the hospital with my face beat. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna take a nap. I have a discharge class. See, I keep saying bye, but I keep talking. I have a discharge class at 10:30, so I'm gonna take that in the nursery, but it's 10 right now, so I'm gonna take a nap for 30 minutes and enjoy this sleep while I can. So yeah, goodbye. I know I keep saying bye and not leaving, but this is my last hospital meal, so I'm trying my best to enjoy it. And look at all the milk I pumped out. And if anybody asks, why is breast milk yellow? Because the first week it usually starts off yellow because of all the cholesterol or whatever it's called. So shut up and don't ask me again. And yeah, time to eat.